Oi oi guys, here we are, Friday morning, up and out here doing it. Current bun nice and high in the sky, nice and hot. I think we're going to have like record heat on the weekend, that's good to know. I think I read an article, well I read an article last night, and I think you said something about it's going to be some pretty high temperatures over the weekend. We've been up in the, I'm not sure if we touched 100, I'm not sure. I know we were like 98 or something. And yeah, and they're also worried about the Atlantic waters because they're kind of warm, which, no shit Sherlock. Doesn't take a bloody brain surgeon to figure that one out, right? We've been in a little bit of a crisis for some time now, and now you're starting to look at it. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good end of their week. Well, I shouldn't say end. Let's say a good start to the weekend. How about that? Good start to the weekend. Getting that PPA going, getting that PMA going, making it happen, moving the mind towards those goals and things that you want to accomplish, giving you that strength and building that energy. And try doing that without comparing yourself, which is what I want to go into today. Comparison. Comparing yourself to others. Why do we do it? Well, I believe as humankind, we're always wanting that bit more. We're always wanting something better. We're always wanting bigger. We're always wanting, even when my oldest daughter comes in, she may have a good grade, but she's upset if she didn't get a better grade. It's always that push to want more, want better for ourselves. Of course we want better for ourselves. Who doesn't want better for ourselves? But better for yourself doesn't mean it has to come in, has to come in comparison. Because if you start comparing yourself to the things you haven't got, and you're looking at others that have it, and you're getting annoyed, and you're getting resentment, then that's not growth. That's putting you in a different direction of suffering. The thing to do is start looking at those people, telling yourself that you can do that too. Everybody starts somewhere. Everybody has something that they move towards, and they gradually get better and better at it. Look at those people and think, okay, what do I learn? What can I learn from this? Because as soon as you resent, you shut down. As soon as you get into the anger, you shut down. You're not going to ask the questions. Nah, ego picks up now. You're too good for that. You ain't going to go over there and ask that person that you're somewhat admiring what they have or where they've got to. You're not going to go over there. Nah, ego gets in the way. You want to make out that you know it already so that you're better than. Come on. Please. Why don't you support that person? Because when you support a person that's doing it, you're gonna help get them on a path, and you're gonna get there too. You're gonna get there too. Because now you can keep an open mind and an open heart. Now you can start asking the questions. Now you can start finding out how that person got to where they're at. You go into resentment and anger, you just shut all that down, you shut it out, and you won't get anywhere, guys. Because now you're living in a world of suffering that's led by some kind of ego that is keeping you stuck in the path that you want to, well, you don't want to be stuck there, but it's the normal for you. And then you'll end up slagging off the other person, and they're just rich, and they're doing better than me, and they had a better start. And you know what? There are people out there that have had a better start. You're absolutely right. Why do we deny that? Why does everybody say, well, no, there is people out there that have better starts than us. Of course they have. We'd be lying to ourselves if we said there wasn't. But where do you want to be? Do you want to be comparing yourself and saying, well, they had a better start, so I'm not going to do it? Or do you want to say, you know what? They've done it in some way, shape or form, they've done it. We change hands here. Got to move things around because I've got a receiver in my hand and I don't want to drop that. But get out there and do it. Good morning.
So this way.
Get out there and do it. Get out there and do it. Because all the while, like I said, all the while you're resenting, all the while you're saying, oh, that person's got it better than me, all you're doing is bringing in your own insecurities, building up the ego even more, telling yourselves the reasons why you can't get there because they've got something more than you or something better than you or had a better start. You know what? A better start is you right now starting. That's a better start. That's a better start. You right now having a little love for that person. Because let me tell you the lessons you could be missing out on by holding on to an anger and a resentment towards that person for actually doing something that you would like to do and they've worked at it. Here's the thing that you're going to be missing out on. You're going to be shutting down the opportunity to ask those questions. You're going to be shutting down the opportunity to maybe be able to get under this person's wing that will show you something. You may be shutting down the opportunity to gain that love and compassion from another human being that could turn into another great friend. You're missing out on guidance. You're missing out on taking the steps to get to where you want to be. You're missing out because you have anger and resentment for them being there and you're not. Don't sit there not making it happen. Sit there with an open mind, open heart, and give that person a whole bunch of love and start moving towards the directions, you know, I think would be a better choice. Those better feet forward, those better steps forward into the directions. They're going to get you to where they are and to where you want to be. Don't give up on yourselves. Don't look at others as being bigger, better, and look at them as challenges to get to where you want to be. Use them as the tools. Use them to change that belief system that you have that someone's better than you. Shift that around. Shift that anger into doing something about it. Paying attention to it. Taking the necessary steps to move yourself towards it. Don't live in resentment. Don't live in anger. Don't live in negative comparison. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Go and check me out on Beckett Johnson this morning. 12 noon. Go and check it out. 12 noon on Beckett Johnson's channel. We're going live. We're actually having a good chat this morning about stepping out of old self. So go and check that out. Sunday, I'm on live. Every Sunday so far, I'm on live. 11 a.m. in the morning Eastern time, Eastern US time. Go and check me out on there. Go and check me out on my YouTube channel. I have a podcast out there to connect with the people too. Go and check out the podcast and go and show me some love across these platforms, please, guys. The YouTube is picking up and building up a community there. Can't build up a community unless people put me out there under the noses of the people that could probably do with the, you know, hearing the messages. And I got plenty of messages out there. So please go back over the messages, have a listen yourself. Give me that subscribe and a like so I can get out there to more and more people. And the more and more people I get out to and build a community, the better people can get some mental health help from me, from others, networking, loving each other, showing each other that compassion. Have a great weekend. Loving each and every one of you. Thank you for all the support. Namaste and stay that course. Don't forget to stay that course. Keep it going. Keep the PPA. Namaste.